What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Astrum Sensei, and I'm very glad to be back with another action RPG tutorial video. I know that it's been like 3 months since I've updated this tutorial series, and I'm very sorry about the delay. I know that I've made an update video where I said that I'm gonna be back immediately, and I asked you guys to ask me questions for the Q&A, but after that I caught a cold and I was coughing and stuff, and I couldn't talk properly, but it was a very easy thing, and it wasn't dangerous or anything, so I'm very glad to be good. It just stopped me from recording videos and doing all that cool stuff. But yeah, now I'm back and I'm gonna be making videos consistently, not daily, but consistently. Also, one more thing, I didn't have the project files, so I had to download them from Patreon and update them so that they are to the latest version. I had to follow my own tutorials, which are parts 45, 46 and 47. And yeah, now it's on par with the latest video where we added the player stamina and the enemy health bar. So in today's video and the next one, we are going to be working on a basic main menu with the title screen so that it feels a bit more like a game, and you have a new game, options and quit button. We also have other stuff we want to add, but for now we are only going to work on new game and quit. But in today's video we are going to work exclusively on the title screen, which is going to be an animated title screen with Maria standing there and the logo in the middle, and we have a press any key to continue text, and when you press something both of them are going to fade out and the camera angle will be changed. We are not going to be adding the main menu options here, but we are going to add them in the next video. So as a start, I made this very basic logo which says Maria's Adventure. This is just a placeholder until I have my game's real logo, and yeah, we're just gonna use it for this tutorial's sake. Even the character herself, Maria, she's just a placeholder. We are just gonna drag it and drop it into the widgets folder. If you open it and check it out, it should read Maria's Adventure, and it looks very fine. So for the main menu, we're actually gonna have to make a brand new level, and that's because the main menu will be part of the game actually, so the player will be there, but they won't be able to control anything. They'll just have to click or use the user interface, and they won't be able to control the character. But since we need to have the character be there, and we need to have a 3D room or just any environment, we just need a new level, and we're gonna place the cameras there and all of that stuff. So just click on new level and create a blank one. So now that we have an empty level, we want to place a plane so that the character can just stand on it, and we want to place the character themselves. So we just place the plane, and we are gonna change the location to 0, 0, 0, and now we need to put the character on it. I think it's gonna be way too small for the character, so instead of placing the blueprint version of the character, I'm gonna go to the animations folder and I'm just gonna place the idle version of it. So if we go to the walk folder and drag out the idle, Maria should be there, and I think there's another idle. Oh, okay, that's the monster version of Maria. I think I tried to import her to the Unreal skeleton and it ended up being like that, so we're not gonna use it, but let's keep it for now, just for fun. And we added a point light, so just add one so that you can see, because it's very dark. And we also need something called a cinematic camera actor. That's similar to a camera actor, but it has more cinematic options. So yeah, just place one and place it in the position that you want. And in the settings here, I think there should be something to make it auto activate. No, I don't think so. I think we need to change it from the level blueprint. So yeah, we're just gonna go do that. So we're gonna press on blueprints, open level blueprint. If you have the cinematic camera actor selected in the viewport, if you right click, you should see create a reference to Cine Camera Actor 1. Now we drag out of the event begin play, and we are gonna have to, make sure that when we play this level, we are viewing it through the eyes of this camera. So the node I was looking for is only available if you get the player controller, and when you drag out from the return value, you should type in set view target with blend and connect it to the event begin play. Then we are gonna set the view target to be the cinematic camera actor 1. So just connect it like this. And now we have told it to view the level through this camera's eyes, or whatever it's displaying. It should immediately, without any blend time, display what this camera is showing. What we can do is actually add a delay, then move to another camera with some blend time, and it should, move to the camera for, as long as you make the blend time. Actually, I'm going to show you an example, but let's test this one for now. As you can see, it looks okay. The camera position isn't the best, so we're going to adjust that later, but you can see that it works. So for now, let's just try and do the example thing I told you about. So we are going to duplicate this camera and change the angle so that we have 2 camera angles for this. And when we show the first camera, we are going to do a delay for a bit, and then we are going to show the second camera. So we got a reference to the second camera, and we are going to copy set view target with blend. We're going to add a delay in between them, and the delay is going to be like 5 seconds, and connect them. The view target is the new camera, and the target is the player controller. Now it should work, so we're gonna try it out. Oh yeah, I forgot the blend time, so just add in a 1 second blend time. And for the other one, we don't need any blend time because it's what shows first. So as you can see, it moves a little bit with when you wait the delay. Now we can do it without any blend time, and it just moves immediately, but we don't want that for now. Actually, we're gonna delay doing this for the next part. So I'm going to delete the entire second camera, and we'll work on it later when we do the main menu part. We also need to delete it from the viewport, and we are gonna adjust the camera angle here to be a bit like that one because I really liked it. So I'm just gonna drag it down a bit and rotate it so that it's a bit more stylized, and lift it up just a bit. And as you can see, she looks very badass, but the focus is very strong, so I'm gonna decrease it. The one we're looking for is called current aperture, so increase it. The more you increase it, the more the focus decreases. I think something between 10 and 20 should be enough for us. So I'm gonna make it 15, I guess, and it should look much better than before, but still not too much in focus. So now that we have that done, we are gonna start working on the widget blueprints, and we are gonna be doing the animations for it. Also, I want to save the map, so I'm gonna go to save level and create a new folder called maps, and I'm gonna call this map main menu, and hit save so that we don't lose our progress. So I want to make a brand new folder inside of the blueprints widgets folder. It's gonna be called main menu widgets, and I think I'm gonna place all of this stuff there. I don't want to place them, I mean they should be outside the blueprints folder, the stuff, but I think I'm gonna keep them in the blueprints folder inside of the widgets folder, just to keep everything together and organized, although that's not where they belong in my opinion, but I'm still gonna do it. So now we are gonna go into the folder, and we are gonna create a brand new widget blueprint. So we go to the user interface option down there, and we create a brand new widget blueprint. I'll call it main menu widget, and open it and just drag in the logo. Now I'm gonna make it as big as the screen because that's how I designed it. It's supposed to be in the middle. I'm just gonna scale it manually, no need for all of the numbers and stuff. Now we want to anchor it to the middle, so just anchor to the middle. And we also need to rename it. So over here in the hierarchy, I think that's how you spell it, you rename it to logo so that it's clearer how you do stuff. And we are just gonna drag in the text, and we are gonna anchor it to the middle. And this is the text that is gonna say press any key to continue. So I'm just gonna adjust the location and type in the text. Oh, I think there's a glitch. So I'll just change the text here, press any key to continue, and we hit enter. And of course I shouldn't have changed the location and all of that stuff until I changed the font and everything. So first I'm gonna increase the size a bit, and I'm not gonna change the font since there aren't any options, but I'm gonna go with italic. My instincts tell me to make this border wider and longer, so I'm gonna make that, and I'm just gonna place it in the middle again, and I think we should be good to go. Let's just adjust this a little bit and compile. And now we should work on getting this text animated so that it blinks while the player doesn't press anything. So yeah, we are gonna do that right now by creating something called an animation. So it's over here in the animations tab, or animations, whatever. You just press plus and create a brand new animation. I'm gonna call it blinking, and yeah, this is the where you make your animation. It's the timeline, and if you have an idea about animating stuff, it's very basic in this case, because we have this visibility or the alpha, which is the transparency for the text, and every keyframe we are going to change it to be either transparent or not, and until between the keyframes it goes between, so it slowly goes between both transparent and non-transparent. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it properly, but you'll understand it as we go. I tried my best to explain it. So first we are going to make the animation's length 3 seconds, or around 3 seconds, not exactly. And with the text selected, you go to the color and opacity, to the alpha, and we are going to start with 0 opacity. So just type in 0, and there should be a button here to add the keyframe for it, so it just adds the keyframe automatically. Then you go to 1.5 seconds, where we are going to make the transparency be 1. So you place this one here, and you go to the alpha again and press 1, and it should be visible again. Then you add the keyframe, and yeah, I think you get it now. Now we are going to go to the 3 seconds and press 0 for the alpha so that it goes back to 0, so that we have a full loop. So it starts at 0 and ends at 0, and add the keyframe. And we don't make it loop from here, we are going to make it loop from somewhere else. So if you play, you should be able to preview it, and I think it looks great for now. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. So now we are going to go back to the level blueprint so that we make sure that we display our widget and play our animation. So after the set view targets with blend, we are going to drag out of it and create a widget, which is something we've done quite a million times now. So type in create widget and drag out and add to viewport, which shows the widget on the viewport. Now owning player is going to be the player controller, the widget class is going to be the main menu widget, and you want to make sure add to viewports target is the same return value, or else it's not going to work. Now if you hit play, you can see that it looks great, it works, and the logo is very 80s, so that's great. Now we are going to drag out of the add to viewport and play animation. The animation we want to play, actually no, let's just focus on the target. Yeah, the target is the same widget's return value, and the animation, I think we're gonna have to get it from the widget. So you want to drag out from the return value and type in the animation's name, which is blinking, and you just connect it there, and it should work now. But if you hit play, you can see that there is only one loop and it doesn't keep looping. So the only way I've found to fix that is to just, write a very huge number of loops to play. So I'll just make it play 9 million loops, and that way it never ends. You can go as high as you want. I'm not sure what's the largest number you can choose, but 9 million, yeah, it's not it's just not gonna end ever. So it's gonna take hours for it to end, so that's fine. Now we have it done and we have everything we want ready. But actually, let's do the fade for the entire thing. So we will also want the logo to fade in too. So we go to the widget here and you have to select the entire canvas panel. So everything in this widget should be fading in and out whenever we want it to. So for example, when you first start the thing, it should fade in, and when you press, the entire thing should also fade out so that we can have the other widget play. So we created a brand new animation and I called it fade in. Now we are gonna make it a bit short, 3 seconds or maybe 1.5, I'm not sure. Let's just see how it looks. The render opacity, we're gonna make it 0, and we are gonna add the first keyframe. So now we are gonna move a bit further, 1.5 seconds. We wanna make the render opacity 1, and we are gonna add the second keyframe and compile. And now we should play the second animation too. So the way we wanna do it is we wanna duplicate it and just connect it to be after it. So, you play both at the same time. Now we connect it and connect the target to. We play it forward, not ping pong. And the number of loops to play is going to be 1. Now the target is going to be the return value, and from the return value we are going to get fade in, the animation, and connect it to play. Now if we compile and give it a try, you can see that it works perfectly. Now what we can do is we can actually play it in reverse whenever we press a button. So let's just do that. But one thing I want to do first is actually I want to build lighting, because the lighting needs to be rebuilt. Text is very annoying, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. But first I'm going to rename this widget blueprint to be actually called startup screen or title screen, because first I intended to use only one, but now I'm gonna have to use 2 widgets, and I think it's the better way. So I'm gonna create a brand new widget and I'm gonna call it main menu widget, which is gonna be for the next video. Now we press build lighting only and allow access, of course, and I think the text should be gone. So if we wait just a bit and give it a try, you can see that the ugly text is now gone and we can see Maria's adventure clearly. Now the last thing we want to do is we want to make the title screen fade out when we press a button. So if we go to the level blueprint again, and if we type in input space bar, and this is only a placeholder, we are gonna change it to be whatever it is. For now it's only space. If you press it, then we are gonna play this animation, which is where is it? It's the second one, the fade in animation. We are gonna play it, but we are gonna play it in reverse. So we are gonna duplicate this and connect it normally again. So the target and the animation, but over here we connect it to the pressed, and the play mode is gonna be reverse. And this is only this is very messy, this part, but we just want it to be here because it works and we want to preview it. So we have Maria's adventure. If we press space, it goes, and it's supposed to go into the main menu, but we don't do that. We're gonna do that in the next video. So I'm not gonna fix it so that you can only press it once. It's just only for preview. So So this is it for this video, guys. I really hope it was helpful and that you've enjoyed my comeback. I really hope you liked the video, and subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I'm gonna hopefully be uploading videos much more consistently now, so please look forward to it. Super special thanks to everyone who has waited for me, and to all of my Patreons who didn't give up on me while I was gone and all of that stuff. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate just everyone and this entire awesome community that we are building. I really love it all, and I really hope we can continue developing this game until it's a full game. And yeah, let's just end this video here. Take care, guys, and have a great day. Bye.